Hey Leos, happy April! I hope you guys had a really good March. Today we're going to go into your April 2018 forecast where we're going to go into how the month is going to go for you guys, things you should keep in mind or watch out for, and what strengths you bring to the table to help you with any challenges that may arise in April. And I now also offer an extended reading. You can go ahead and access that at the link below. It will take you to a Vimeo page. And in that extended reading, we basically take all the information that we get in this video and we combine it with information like what are some hidden factors that could be very helpful for you guys to be aware of. What should you be focusing on? What approach should you take to the month? What the outcome will be for you guys going forward, and a couple of other little good items like that in addition to that. And then before we get into your April 2018 forecast, I also want to let you guys know that I recently did a video called How to Get Clients as a Life Coach Part 1. And whether or not you guys are a life coach, I recommend that you watch that video. The reason why is if you are a life coach, then of course go ahead and watch it. That video is designed for you guys. And then if you're not a life coach, basically what I do in that video is I offer a complete SWOT analysis of the life coaching market. And I have a list of businesses and markets that I will be doing going forward in a very similar way. So if you like that video and you would like me to do a video on your market or your industry, then after watching the video, leave in the comments below that video what industry or market you would like me to look into next, and I will prioritize yours over the ones that I have planned. So with that, let's go ahead and get into your April 2018 forecast. So what I see for you guys in April of 2018 is I'm feeling a lot of struggle. And I think it's because, and actually for a lot of signs, this is going to be a very a month of struggles and developing and growing. So you guys aren't alone, but basically what I feel is I feel these feelings of struggle, and it's like you guys feel this is not true, but you guys feel like you have peaked, and that's what the struggle is like you feel like you've peaked and you don't know what to do or where to go. And it's not really just peaked in terms of your accomplishments, it's also peaked in terms of maybe your creativity and also your energy. It's just like, I don't know, there's just a struggle of being able to move forward because of that. Yeah, that peaked feeling is it's like you don't know what to do next or where to go, and you're in this feeling and phase to where you almost feel like giving up just because you don't know where to go or what to do, and you feel overwhelmed, and there is this feeling of stress, and yeah, there is that struggle. And in terms of what led up to this, I'm not really getting any specifics. Really, I think it's just the focus is really around what you guys are feeling, and I think it's it's kind of like you guys are tired, and you maybe feel like what you're doing is stale or is becoming stale. Yeah, I'm getting the word stale for you guys. In terms of what you guys can do about you feeling like maybe your offerings are stale and what you're doing is stale, really what I get is that it's not stale. You guys are just feeling like it is, like it's old and tired and stale, and that's how you guys are feeling towards it, and it's making you guys feel tired as well and stagnant and like you've peaked. But what you're offering isn't stale, and even the way that you're offering it, your messaging isn't stale either. It's just entirely a feeling that you guys are having. So I really don't see that there's anything that you need to change. I just really get that you just need to change your mentality around that and just understand that this is just how you guys are feeling and it's not reality. I'm not saying that you guys aren't being realistic or aren't in tune with reality, but sometimes our emotions get the better of us, and how we feel about something affects, we feel one way about something when that's really not the case. And this is one of those situations where how you're feeling about this just isn't reflective of reality. And so just keep that in mind, because I think that this is gonna bring you guys down a little bit, just feeling like what you have to offer is stale and not knowing where to go next, and not feeling like you have any ideas on how to rejuvenate it, even though you want to bring your offerings to life or do it in a different way that is more exciting to people. But what you guys are offering isn't stale. What you guys are offering is good, it's solid, it's things that people need, it's things that have resonated with people, and it's going to continue to resonate with people. And your messaging is fine, or your approach to getting this out there is fine. People like it. People are resonating with it. I think I'm feeling that for some people. For others, in terms of the messaging, yeah, this might split into two. I think for some of you guys who have something that is solid, that has been working, that has been tested, something that you've been working with for a while, like a product that you have been getting clients with. Basically, and if you guys, so this splits into two. So if you guys are working with something that is not a brand new offering, then what you guys are doing is fine. Like, sure, there are ways to make it more interesting, but what you guys are offering is solid, it's good, it's interesting, and people are resonating with it. If you guys are in the camp of you're offering something newer, like you haven't quite figured it out, or you're offering something brand new, or you're trying to attract a new market, or you're basically starting fresh, in your case, like, I do think that there are probably some things that could help you do have better messaging, but I actually really feel like you're close and you're gonna figure it out on your own. And yeah, like, you're really close, and it's just really minor tweaks. So yeah, really, in either case, either way, like, what you guys have to offer is good. And I really think that if there is anything that you guys need to change, it will likely be minor, and you'll know what it is. You'll get the inspired idea. You don't need to sit here and figure it out and think about, what do I do next, and my stuff is getting stale and people are going to start getting tired of it, and you know, it's working now but it won't always work, and I'm going to have to come up with something new to get people's attention and come up with, yeah, fresh material or something, you know, like, but yeah, if there is something for you guys to do, you will know, and it won't be this month. So don't even focus on that this month. It'll be, you guys will know, I think, in May. You guys will get the idea of what you guys need to do next. And it's going to come to you if you need it. So, like, just don't try too hard. Like, it's fun. Like, if you guys can make this, if it's fun for you to think about ideas and be creative about this, then by all means, enjoy yourself. Bounce ideas off of somebody while you're out at dinner, enjoying yourself. I always get that for you guys. Go out for dinner, bounce ideas off people. I think I always get that for Leos. Sometimes for Libras too. Yeah, like, if it's fun for you guys to do that, then by all means, enjoy yourself. Like, being creative and coming up with creative ideas in a fun way always helps you. You know, it expands your possibilities. But if you guys are stressing about this and feeling stale, feeling like you've peaked, you haven't. You have not. You have not peaked. You haven't. I don't know how to make that clear to you guys. You have not peaked. Yeah, you just haven't, okay? Just listen. Yeah, and whatever ideas you need to have to refresh your content or do things in a different way or not be stale, if whatever ways are needed, if it is needed, it will come to you, and it will probably come to you in May. I don't think it's going to come to you in April. It's going to come to you in May, which means between now and then, you guys don't have to worry about it. And even then, you don't have to worry about it. It's going to come to you, okay? It's going to find you. You don't need to go find it. The thing that I get that you guys should keep in mind and watch out for is comparison. And I guess competition, but it's really more comparison. Don't look at other people in your niche or just in general. Don't look at other businesses and see what they're doing, because it's going to make you feel worse. You're going to go visit somebody's site and you don't know how they're feeling about their business. You don't know what stage of their business they're really in. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? You go and you see a business and you see their website, and everybody's website, or most people's websites, look great and exciting and like everything's going perfect and they have things under control. But behind the scenes, like, every business is always dealing with problems, trying to grow, always moving forward, right? Nothing is stagnant. Nothing is ever so stable and perfect. That's for a limited time, then you go to the next level. You're always leveling up. So don't look at other people's business sites. And I feel like this is something that you guys may do. Yeah, I think maybe some of you will do this more purposefully, where like you'll go out and look at a business site. It's kind of like you guys are doing that on purpose, but also not on purpose. It's like you're curious about a business site, and so you go visit it. But then when you go visit it, that's when the comparison sets in. Like, you weren't originally going there to compare. You're going there out of curiosity to their website or some business website. Yeah, it was like the curiosity that drew you in to go visit that website. And then it was the comparison that came in later. And then you look at their website and you start to question yourself. You start to, again, think that you're stale. You start to feel like you're behind. You start to think that what you've been doing, yeah, like you're behind or it's not really the right course. I think really maybe you guys will feel more like you're behind. And you have all this stuff you need to do and things that you need to change and like ways that you need to make things look better. Yeah, I really recommend not doing that. Try to stop at the curiosity stage and not go into the comparison mode, or really just don't even look at other businesses that much. And you know, sometimes it's good to look at other businesses and what they're doing because it can inspire you and give you new ideas that you can then incorporate in yours. But I just think that right now you guys just aren't in the right place for that, and you will, instead of using their site as inspiration, it will feel overwhelming and it will stress you out. And instead of being inspired by it, you will feel worse by it. You'll feel like you're behind and like you have a lot to do and like you really have peaked and you really are stale, but you're not stale. So yeah, I think right now for you guys, like getting inspiration from other businesses is not really the way to go because you are more in that comparison mindset. The other thing that I recommend for you guys is you guys are people who really like to help others. And that is just such a nice, wonderful, warm quality. But I think for this month, avoid helping others. So I don't mean in your business, like if you have customers and clients that you're trying to help, I don't mean to avoid them, but I mean avoid helping others who are maybe just starting out, or yeah, like, you know how sometimes you guys help people on the side, just you give them guidance for free just out of the, like, your good nature. Those are the people I think you should maybe avoid helping this month, because it's the same thing with those businesses that you might go visit and then you go in out of curiosity at first and then it ends up making you feel worse, and like makes you feel even more like you already are feeling, like the whole stale, you've peaked kind of emotions that you're behind. I think helping others out this month will also give you the same feeling, to where you're going to go in with like the best of intentions, and then you're going to see their business and like maybe they're brand new and you're going to see like, I don't know, you're just going to see the ideas that they're doing and where they are. And even though you guys might be much farther along or like have better systems in place, or like just have really thought through things much better, much more thoroughly, much longer, something about the freshness of their business. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's like, because you guys feel stale, so it's like the freshness of their business is just going to kind of get to you a little bit. And yeah, I just don't see that being particularly helpful. So if somebody really needs your help, of course, like help them, and I guess if you want to, and you know, overcome those emotions. But you know, if you guys want to take a little bit of a break from that, this is the month to do it, because it's better for you guys to not be focusing on others as much, and not even really be focusing on yourselves that much, you know, just kind of get yourself out of this mentality and anything that's going to trigger more of this mentality that you guys are in. And I guess one of the other things that I see for you guys is, because you guys have been so helpful to other people and just like have done all these nice things for others out of your good hearts, you're going to have a lot of people that want to help you, and they're going to want to give you suggestions and ideas and feedback, and just in a very positive way. Like they want to help you. But again, I see that as not really being the right thing for you, because you guys just aren't in the mind space at this time to be able to accept ideas. And so when they want to give back to you and give you good ideas and help you out, you won't be receptive to it, and it will just, I mean, you guys will be kind about it, you know, and just like appreciative of it, but internally it won't make you feel better right now. So you're just not there mentally to be able to allow that to help you instead of kind of hurt you, I guess. So in terms of the strength that I get for you guys, I guess I'm laughing because it's like, I don't know that you guys will be in the mood for this, but I don't know, hear me out, guys. Okay, so you guys are good at enjoying yourselves and having a good time. And in our self-love video, How to Love, Pamper, and Spoil a Leo, that I did in February, one of the ways I think, yeah, for you guys was to celebrate yourselves and pamper yourselves was to break out that bottle of wine and celebrate mini milestones or celebrate big milestones, whatever it is. And the reason why at first I was like, oh, you guys aren't going to go for this is because right now you probably do not feel like you hit a milestone. You probably feel like you did not hit something that is worth celebrating. But I think it is quite to the contrary. The reason why I think that is you've hit a stage where there is nothing for you to be done. You've hit a moment where you are complete in your business. And you guys are currently seeing it as, I'm stagnant, I've peaked, and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. The reason why you don't know what to do is because there is nothing for you to do. If there was, you would know. I think I was telling this to the Pisces recently. If there's something for you guys to do, you would know. Life and your business will not hide it from you. They will dump it on your plate, and it will be like a whew, like your stack of papers, you know, just all the stuff you suddenly have to do. So since you guys don't know what you need to be doing, it's because there is nothing for you to be doing. And that means that at this point, you guys are complete. You've done what you needed to do, and that's why you don't know what to do next, and that's why there is nothing for you to do next. And that is a milestone, and that is worth celebrating. I would say, like, the strength that I see for you guys is you guys are good at enjoying yourselves, enjoying the moment, really just like lavishing yourselves and whatever. It doesn't have to be expensive, but you know, if you want it to be expensive, fine, but like lavishing yourselves in the ways that make you happy and feel good and comfortable. So I would say celebrate this time. Like, I know it's going to be like, at first you're thinking like, I'm just not feeling it. Like, I think this month you guys should celebrate this time. I think you guys have something worth celebrating. I think that you guys have done all you can do on whatever it is that you're working on, and that's why there's nothing for you guys to do. That's why you guys feel like you're done, you know? It's like, what's next? Because you're done. You completed something. And I think it was in March. I think it was in March where you guys had been working towards something and you felt like you fell short. But you didn't fall short. You guys never fall short. You guys accomplished what you set out to accomplish, but you guys felt, I think it was, like you guys fell short. And you didn't, well, I don't know if you celebrated. I don't know if you celebrated that. You guys didn't feel like you deserved to celebrate it. And you guys are complete, okay? You guys are complete. So celebrate it. This is a milestone. Take this opportunity. Celebrate and feel better about this month. And if there's something you guys need to do, if there is an idea you guys need to have to refresh your content, it's going to come in May. You're going to know what it is. You're going to be inspired. And you know what really brings on inspiration and brings on ideas is relaxing. It really does. That's when your mind just like, your mind, which is just so, your mind, which you guys are just programming to do task. When you let it stop doing task, that's hard to say really fast. When you stop making it run a program in your head and you relax and turn the programming off, your brain is then able to stop focusing on just task after task and start pulling in all these different ideas and thoughts and all these different things, and pull it in while you're relaxing into something that's more concrete and something that you guys can actually act on and something that will inspire you. Your mind will work with your heart to come up with something that you guys truly love and that's right for you. But to do that, like the best way to do that is to relax and like let your mind go on autopilot and think for itself versus you trying to think for it and make it do all these things. So yeah, like I really think that you guys should take your ability to relax and enjoy yourselves and go ahead and do that, because I think it's been a while since you have. I think you guys have been hard on yourselves, and this is the time when it's time for you guys to be easy on yourselves, because guess what? You have no other option. You can either wallow in feeling like you're stale when you're not, or you can live up this moment and allow the inspirational ideas to come when they're ready, if you even really need them. So that's the guidance that I get for you guys today. And that wraps up the YouTube version of this video. And now I'm going to go ahead and record the extended version where we're going to go into any hidden factors that you may need to be aware of for the month of April of 2018, what you guys should be focusing on, the approach you guys should be taking, hopes and fears that you guys have, and what the outcome is for you guys going forward. So I will catch you guys in the extended portion of this video on Vimeo.